process. Hare Krishna. So, thank you to let me speak to you. So I was with Srila Prabhupada in Vrindavan, as you may know, for a few years, and serving him very closely. So it is his disappearance day. But for me, every day, it is his appearance day in my heart. I'm sorry. So I will start to tell you a little story where we also were thinking that Prabhupada may leave his body. So Prabhupada, yeah. This is Kishori, young Kishori. So, Srila Prabhupada, I can't remember the years, but he was very sick. And I was in his room with Brahmananda Swami and Surabi. And I left the room crying because Prabhupada was holding his head like this and going, he had so much pain. And I never saw him showing some pain. So I come outside and I sit next to the window looking at him. Then he called me back. He told Brahmananda, go to get Kishori and Bhakti Kishori, my small daughter. Srila Prabhupada was so kind with my daughter. He was like father. It was completely like family with him. So much love, so much attention, so much care. So I came back in the room and I sit at Srila Prabhupada's feet at the bed. And Srila Prabhupada grabbed Brahmananda by his shirt. And although he had fever, he had so much pain, still Prabhupada was preaching. So he grabbed Brahmananda like this, and he said, Brahmananda, unless one takes sannyas, he is under illusion. And Srila Prabhupada was saying that, was deeply looking into my eyes. I felt some uncomfortable at that time. Then he turned to Surabi and said, Surabi, I made it very simple for you. I put everything in my books. Simply read my books. I made it so simple for you to go back home, back to Godhead in this lifetime. I made a transcendental plot for you. This struck my heart. And because we was very anxious, like the Prabhu said before, we was never thinking Prabhupada would leave. I was not. It was impossible. I would have almost like fainted. So much love. So, because Kishori is here, I will tell a very nice story about our name. I was in Amsterdam, and I joined with Dhananjaya. We opened a temple, a very old garage, where Srila Prabhupada came, distributing thousands and thousands of plates of prasadam. And I make it a little short to not take too much of your time. So I had put an advertisement that somebody may help me, may come to help me with the sewing machine. And one girl come, and her name was Vivian. And I had to make banners for when we will go to get initiated in 1 week time. I was waiting almost 1 year before to get initiation. I wanted to be initiated by Prabhupada, not by letters. Although I know letters is also there, but I really wanted to be with Prabhupada so much. So, in 1 week time, I never let Vivian to have one moment without Krishna, even before going to sleep, taking a bath. I will tell her, please, let me read Krishna book to you. And I was telling her, listen, she was having a tour with her family. She was not a devotee. She didn't know about Krishna. I was telling her, you are so lucky. I'm waiting for 1 year to be initiated. You can be in 1 week, please. So finally she said, all right, I surrender and I become a devotee. Then I was telling her, we're going to be initiated. So Prabhupada is going to tell us who we are. I didn't know at that time anything. So what do you want to be in the spiritual world? Because I was very worried, actually. I was hearing that everyone is serving Krishna in Krishna Loka. And grass, trees, flowers. So, and I was in anxiety. I was thinking, I don't like so much to be a blade of grass or a tree. So I asked her, what you want to be? Did you think about that? Yes, yes. I want to be a cow for Krishna. And I thought, oh, yeah, it's true. Some devotees want to be all that. So I become more in anxiety. She said, what you want to be? I said, I want to be a gopi. So nobody was hearing this conversation. So we come to London to be initiated. And, you know, we had very, very poor knowledge. Prabhupada was so kind. He gave us all at once like this. But we had to figure out. We didn't know anything. So I told Vivian in London, you know, if you want to be a cow, Srila Prabhupada has to recognize you. So you have to put some ribbons and some bells on you. Because cows, I have seen in books, in pictures, they are decorated in India. And I said, I'm going to go to the market. And actually, I bought some beautiful saris like this. Very cheap, very kitsch. This one is beautiful. And I put bells, like for kata. So Prabhupada can hear me coming. And I put everything I could find in the market, the cheapest, because we had no money at all. And so, guess, we are there. Nobody here, she wanted to be a cow, I wanted to be a gopi, no one. So Prabhupada called her first. And he said, your name is Surabhi Devidaji, eternal cow for Krishna in Goloka Vrindavan. She's from Australia. She was loud. So she came back, and the temple room was very small, actually. And she was jumping. She had 2 little braids, like many ribbons and little bells. And she's jumping. I'm a cow for Krishna. Now, I dedicate this to Kishori. He said, for the meaning of your name. So, Srila Prabhupada called me. He said, your name is Kishori Devidasi, eternal Gopi, eternal servant of Srimati Radharani in Goloka Vrindavan. So, this is the first touch with Srila Prabhupada's soul I had, fulfilling giving you his love, and all my association with him was like totally just about love. It's like this. Okay, I will tell you another story, which I don't like. No time. Okay, now I just want to finish like this. I'm going to stand up because it's very important. Prabhu's, I have a supplic. I am living in my country, in France, and you are my only family. Devotees are my only family. And if one of you want to hear, I know there is many tastes that Krishna gives us, but when it comes in a family, it's very difficult, especially in devotees' family. So if someone has some power, something, some good heart, please come to France and visit us. I am in very great fear, but not in fear of karmis of some devotees. We was about 400 devotees there, all of them distributing Prabhupada books, all there, very innocent, everything. I don't know what happened. Everyone has been kicked out of the temple. Because I was telling it's not nice to do that. Prabhupada loved all his disciples. I have been put at the police. Doesn't matter. I was 4 hours there. Doesn't matter for me, but please, preachers, please come to visit us to France. I beg you. All those devotees, there was even the first one in marathon and everything. Please, thank you. Please come to visit us. Thank you.